results for last year's July bar exam came out and there were fewer smiles than usual. The pass rate was down, way down, as in crash and burn double digits down. The National Conference of Bar Examiners chalked this up to the students. They're just stupid. The conclusion, of course, is a condemnation of something. But what that exactly is remains in dispute. Are law school graduates dumber than they used to be? Are law schools doing a worse job teaching them? With falling LSATs and fewer applicants, have law schools been scraping the bottom of the barrel to fill seats and pay for those expensive sabbaticals? Or did the bar examiners screw up, making a test that was more difficult than it should have been, or grading it harder than it had been in the past? Naturally, all the players point their fingers at someone else. The NCBE denies it did anything wrong. The law school deans are outraged at the suggestion that they let a bunch of dopes into school just to get their money, or that they did a lousy job teaching them. And students not only refuse to believe they're dumber than in past years, but they're quite certain they're absolutely brilliant. Why would their mommies lie? And then there was the ExamSoft issue, a program that bar takers were using that failed during the first day of exams. So much for technology making our lives better. The answer is neither clear nor mutually exclusive, but that doesn't bring a lot of comfort to anyone, as the students who failed the bar exam will have to retake it and pray their 3 years of tuition wasn't totally wasted. Law schools are stuck with their lousy numbers, which won't help them fill seats with the better applicants available, and the nice folks at the NCBE are already under fire, given that everyone agrees that the bar exam bears little reflection of the knowledge or skills needed to practice law. They don't need to add a scandal on top of it. Being ever vigilant about such things, it strikes me as likely that there is no one involved in this mess who doesn't have unclean hands. We've known for a while now that law schools have turned away from their mission of educating the next generation of lawyers in favor of getting articles published in law reviews in the hope that Judge Posner will mention them. We also know that whatever the bar exam does, it has little to do with what a lawyer does. If its purpose is to protect the public from incompetent lawyers, then it's a waste of everyone's time. I do not advocate for going without a bar exam, as any test of knowledge is better than nothing. But there's been precious little thought put into this barrier to entry to make it anything more than a stumbling block for those who can afford to take a bar review course. And as for the students, one of our dirty little secrets is that you don't have to be brilliant to be a lawyer. Indeed, people who are too smart tend to make lousy lawyers. But that doesn't mean you cruise through doing the minimum, getting a tummy rub by an adoring law prof, and still pass the bar exam. Being a lawyer is hard work, and if you aren't willing to do the work to pass the bar exam, you're really not going to make a very good lawyer.